Hail, and welcome to Shadow Space, and we're commenting on another BCP video. This one is called Graduation Ceremony Implodes After Ghetto ABT Families Erupt into Full-Blown Chair-Throwing Brawl. This was uploaded May 24th. This is being recorded May 25th, and link is in the description. And this sounds like quite the thing.
Everybody acting like animals and throwing chairs and throwing stuff at each other, like, come on now.
A night that was supposed to be all about the grads.
It's a graduation, it's supposed to be a celebration, and people should be celebrating the kids.
Suddenly turned bad.
I used to watch a lot of WWE when I was a kid. This is real WWE. This is insane.
Yeah.
It happened here in the stands at
I
the
think the word for it is a street fight.
Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater, as some CT State Gateway grads were walking across the stage to get their diplomas. Chaos ensued in the crowd.
People battling for no reason, probably because someone bumped into somebody else. I mean, it's always something stupid. Nothing's ever that serious.
Bridgeport police didn't say why it started, but authorities claim it involved at least two unrelated families. Two of the three people arrested were charged with assault of a public safety officer.
Oh, so they're fighting a security guard? Oh, that's even worse. You're at a graduation fighting a security guard is insane.
In a statement, the school says the ceremony was briefly paused.
I don't know. That seems to make sense.
And resumed after those involved were removed. CT State prioritizes the safety of its students and their guests and is committed to providing a secure environment at all college events.
How about they
We should do better. We should look out for each other. We should love each other. And especially on graduation day where family, friends are all together. Like, come on now.
In Bridgeport, I'm Justin DeVellis, News 12 Connecticut.
Boy. So we got to talk about the EBT community because it seems as if we've moved past prom season, right? We talked about hood prom. We talked about ghetto prom, right?
Yeah, right. See, because what you all don't understand, which is what I've been saying the whole time, is that this is peak culture.
Over the top antics from these kids trying to be influencers.
I don't want to be right. I just am.
Bankrolled by their parents, who are also broke, and a lot of whom on food stamps, right, struggling financially. But they're finding the money to pay for these extravagant proms. They moved on past that, and now we're in graduation season. And apparently, in the EBT community, graduation season means full-blown brawls and fights at graduation ceremonies. Yes, that is what we're seeing happening during graduation season. And in this video, we got to talk about what happened out in...
They want to get rid of grades because grades are racist, and yet they're going to have these silly fights about students. Like, I don't know.
Connecticut at Gateway Community College. Okay, so they had a graduation ceremony in Bridgeport, and three people were arrested after a fight that broke out between two separate families. And as you can see here, we have some of the characters who've been arrested for this fight, and I want to react to it because this is just shameful stuff, right? I mean, we can't even graduate college. We can't even celebrate getting a diploma, a degree, without fights breaking out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
A Gateway Community College graduation ceremony quickly turned chaotic. This was after a fight broke out in the crowd, resulting in 3 arrests.
News 8's Kiara Smith has the story.
What started as a graduation celebration for students at Gateway Community College quickly turned violent at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater on Thursday in Bridgeport. Graduates distracted by the brawl as chairs and punches were thrown. A parent who does not want to be named tells News 8 security did not respond quickly enough.
I was really appalled and exasperated at the lack of response when a violent situation broke out.
What did you think was going to happen? It's really important to remember that a lot of these people don't actually want the police, that they don't actually want any sort of security or law enforcement.
What do you mean? I mean, does anybody expect a fight at a graduation, right? Seriously. I mean, maybe the lack of response or a quick response is because you don't...
Do you expect any sort of, like, violence? Why should there even be security at something like graduation? It's graduation. It's not like we're finding the cure for cancer or something. Like,
people to be fighting and literally brawling, throwing chairs. It looks like WWE at a graduation ceremony, right? The last thing I expect to get at a graduation ceremony is a WWE show. But that's what these individuals got, right? That's what the people who attended this graduation ceremony got. So maybe that's a part of the reason why the response...
Now that I'm seeing this, these chairs are like, these are stadium chairs. These are probably bolted into the ground. What are these white chairs?
So slow.
Where did they get
instead
these?
Of blaming
are these just
these
like
slow
extra
response,
seats?
You should probably blame the families that were involved in fighting in the first place, because
Bizarre.
This is just unacceptable. There's no excuse for this whatsoever.
It just seems unbelievable.
I mean, do you see other chairs that look like these white chairs? I don't see any. Is it that they were sitting in these and people came and told them, hey, you need to be sitting in actual seats, and they got upset?
That an arena that size would not have a protocol and security with all eyes on the situation.
The general manager...
Yeah, I mean, again, they got security there, right? It's just that you don't expect at graduation ceremonies to get a WWE brawl, right? I'm just saying, right? It's kind of unexpected.
At Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater says the event was staffed by venue ushers and security, Connecticut State College Police, and contracted security, as well as Bridgeport Police, who were positioned outside the amphitheater.
Being outside the amphitheater doesn't do anything when the brawl is happening inside the amphitheater.
Bridgeport Police say two unrelated families were involved and arrests were made. 28-year-old Tavana Bradley of New Haven, 35-year-old Erica Price, and 34-year-old Takira Simmons of New York are all facing second-degree breach of peace charges.
Why do we have 3 names when I only have 2 pictures?
Bradley and Price are also charged with assault of a public safety officer. Connecticut State Community College officials saying in part, the ceremony was briefly paused and resumed after those involved were removed. They say the individuals involved were not graduates, faculty, or staff. The college says they are committed to providing a secure...
Then who were they? Were they family of graduates? The individuals involved were not graduates, faculty, or staff, so they didn't work at the school, they had nothing to do with the school, they weren't graduates, which makes sense, because if they were graduates, they would have been on the stage with the other graduates. This statement confuses
graduates,
me.
Faculty, or staff. The college says they are committed to providing a secure environment at all college events. In New Haven, I'm Kiara Smith.
Except this one, apparently.
Wow. So we can't enjoy graduation ceremonies anymore, guys, right? Because the EBT community shows up.
Nothing is enjoyable.
And they start fighting. Not only do they fight each other, but they fight the security guards as well, too. So this was another angle of the reaction, right? Again, as families are throwing chairs, you have the dean of the faculty screaming, trying to stop the fight, right? So let's watch this video.
Joshua Crespo.
Security. Security. Security.
Let's watch this video.
Violent fight breaks out between graduates' families during 2026, commencement ceremony, New York Post.
Joshua Crespo.
3 people were arrested during a wild brawl that broke out at a community college graduation in Connecticut. two families allegedly started throwing punches, igniting chaos in the stands.
Security. Security.
Graduates were clearly enthralled with the altercation and began cheering. On stage, the dean of faculty screamed for security several times with no luck.
Security.
They're all outside the building. They can't hear you. They're all milling around outside. One parent was appalled and exasperated over security not reacting quick enough. They didn't know what was happening. Could you imagine if this was a gunman? They would all be dead. It wouldn't even matter. Mouth agape, stunned. A faculty member on stage said, "This has never happened at all in my 28 years of being at Gateway. Never, ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever." I got the feedback on my headphones. The three arrested were 28-year-old Tyvona Bradley of New Haven, Takira Simmons, and Erica Price, 34 and 35. Both in New York. Why is this person's booing? In a statement, the college said they prioritize the safety of its students and their guests and is committed to providing a secure environment at all college events. Yeah, you can't even secure your schools from school shootings. I doubt that you can actually protect yourself from this.
Security, let's go!
Can you all stop it? Come on now. We're at a graduation. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Why? They want to watch the fight. They want to watch these people kill each other. That's a whole lot more entertaining.
Let's put our hands together for togetherness and love. Love, come on, tears and love.
No! Violence! Violence and brutality! That's what we want! We don't want your safety.
Nicely, please. Walk out nicely. Let's celebrate our graduates. This has never happened at all in my 28 years of being at Gateway. Never, ever, ever, ever. We are so...
Yeah, it's certainly something you don't...
Oh, he said 4 evers. Never, ever, ever, ever. Wait. Never, ever, ever, ever. Nope, I guess that is 3.
Expect, right? Again, you don't expect to go to a graduation ceremony to celebrate an accomplishment, an achievement. Okay, you graduated college, which, I mean, to be honest with you, depending on what degree you're graduating with, probably not that much of an accomplishment anymore, right? Probably the equivalent of getting a high school degree now, but still, regardless, right? You go, you celebrate with friends and family, and you got people there who ruin the moment for their own selfish reasons, right? And it really is a damn shame. This type of stuff just should not be tolerated, okay? The fatigue is getting out of control. It's everywhere. You can't escape it.
Oh, sorry.
No, well, it's peak culture. It's how children today are being raised to act.
To our graduates.
This guy's having fun.
Okay, our guests, friends, graduates, today is about our students. All right, so please calm down.
It took them so long to get this taken care of. They aren't even gone yet. I mean, you're seeing exactly why society is the way that it is right now. There are thousands, tens, potentially tens of thousands of people in this auditorium, in this wherever they are. And they're all just sitting here staring.
Soon I see him coming in.
Yeah. So you see, now you heard that. Shameful stuff, it really is. Is this what we're doing in 2026, really? Fighting at graduations? You can't wait?
They're putting tables and bike locks around doors, around the door handles on college campuses, on buildings on college campuses, specifically to keep certain sorts of students from accessing those buildings. Yes, this makes complete and total sense, and the fact that this is happening does not surprise me at all in the least.
After the ceremony, right? You can't hash it out.
You can't look at the rise in things like spring break, which has become just more... I don't even know what the word is. Worse? You've got these teen takeovers now. Just...
somewhere else, right? At some other event, you have to ruin other people's day of celebration, right? Where, you know, you had a lot of people who probably worked hard to get their degree, okay? And it was ruined by people who wanted to bring their beef to a graduation ceremony, right? There's no excuse. There's no reason whatsoever why anybody should be fighting at a graduation ceremony. But this is what's happening in 2026. The fatigue is everywhere. And that's why a lot of people, smart people, are staying away from these types of individuals. You can't go to public events. You can't celebrate in public anymore because you have individuals like this ruining everything. It really is a damn shame. It really is. So, again, that's not the only graduation ceremony that was ruined. Again, this is something that has happened across the country. This happened out in Tennessee.
Perhaps a Tennessee graduation ceremony. Just stomping people on the ground. I don't... A wild brawl broke out during a graduation ceremony at Ripley High School in Tennessee on May 14th. Like somebody on the ground?
High school graduation.
They were stomping on them pretty good,
we're not
so
just talking about
that wouldn't surprise me.
breaking
But
out at college graduation ceremonies, high school graduation ceremonies. So
when your bar is already that low, like they're already synonymous. Like
talking about kids celebrating graduating high school, and they can't even do that without fights breaking out. And it's always the same characters over and over and over and over and over again. And then people wonder why stereotypes exist. They exist because we continue to see the same behavior from the same people, and we're getting sick and tired of it, right? Law-abiding, normal people who do not have these type of anger management problems. We are sick and tired of not being able to enjoy routine public celebrations, public events, public ceremonies, right? Just, you know, events where everybody's supposed to come together for one day and celebrate each other, pat each other on the back. We can't even enjoy that because of these people, okay? It is extremely exhausting at this point, right? It's beyond fatigue. It is exhaust, right? It is exhaust. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
it's normal. It's normalized. This is what people do, is they engage in violence. I don't know what to tell you. For as much as the people on the left want to sit here and say that they can all the time that they condone political violence, or just violence in general. It continues to happen. They didn't even have a weapon. They were literally just going after this guy with fists and with their feet. Just show me the gun violence. Explain to me how taking people's guns away would have solved this. Explain to me how giving people affordable housing was going to solve this. Explain to me how getting people on SNAP or getting their healthcare benefits was going to stop this. They don't have solutions. None of them do. I mean, I guess you could argue that there aren't really solutions at all anyways, but just this definitely is not it. And they don't care. Evidenced by the previous video, they would much rather have the bears leave and do nothing because they hate them than actually do something about it. This is what they think should happen. This is the society they want to live in. And then they sit here and they say, oh, it's good vibes. Not for the person who's sitting here probably unconscious on the ground. It's probably not okay for them. But that doesn't matter, you know. Who cares if it's just a few people when everyone else is okay? What did that one guy say? We would gladly just throw people under the bus as long as it meant protecting our democracy. As long as it meant protecting the Constitution. Any lives are expendable. Just throw them in the grinder. They don't matter. When it comes to a single document,